Hi everybody! This term we've been making up and telling our own stories. And I was wondering about the different ways you could make up stories of your own at home with things that are just lying around. So you could do this in your classrooms as well with things that are lying around the classroom. So first thing to do is to choose a place to set your story. Now I'm going to do mine on the table here, but you could choose... I don't know, you could go under the table at home, or you could choose your bedroom or your bed. You could choose anywhere you like to tell your story. And next, I'm going to find some things to put into the set to make the world of my story. So, first of all, I've got a blanket. What could this be? It's a bit browny, and I know this is going to be, I'm going to make some mountains in my story, and I'm going to put the mountains on this side. I'm going to put the mountains over here, make a pointy bit on this mountain. You see, I'm going to make a pointy bit on this mountain here. Oh, see if that'll stay up. It will, I think. And push that over to there, and I've got, what's this? I've got a coat here as well, but if I bunch this coat up, this could look like a mountain, couldn't it? So I'm going to put this mountain here. Now, I've got my mountains. What do I need on my mountains? Let's put them here so you can see them. I think I need some snow on my mountains. Maybe this will work. Yeah, maybe. So I'm going to tear a bit of this up. Put some snow on the top of this mountain. And some snow on the top of this mountain. Right, okay. And then I'm going to push my mountains to this side of the table, because I want to make something else on the other side of the table. I think I'll make a river going through. So I've got this. You might have this at home. You might be able to ask if you could use some foil. It's nice and shiny. So, I've got a long strip of foil. I'm going to scrunch it up a bit, make it into the shape of a river winding around the mountains. There we go. That's very nice. Oh, what are we going to have? And I've got some stones when I went to the beach the other day. So I'm going to put the stones at the bottom of the mountain. They can be rocks. They can be rocks at the bottom of the mountain. There we go. Do I need it? Maybe we could have a beach. And what could I use for the beach? Right. Got some paper here. Maybe if I tear up some yellow paper, I can put my beach in here. Put a few more bits of yellow beach in. You could use sand, or you could use pasta or rice, or you could just find a bit of cardboard or a piece, or some yellow socks or a yellow t-shirt. There's lots of different things you can use. So we've got the river, the beach and the mountains with the snow on. Now on this side I want to make a forest. So I think I could make a tree out of this. And I've got some paper here. If I make some, I'm going to tear some strips of paper. There we go. And I'm going to open them up. I'm going to poke them in. See if that looks a bit like a tree. Do you think that looks like a tree? Oh, it'll have to do, I think. Here we go. So here's a tree. And the tree is going to be on the other side of the river. It's coming together, isn't it? Let's do another one over here. And some more strips of paper here. And we're going to poke them in. There we go. Right. Oh, poking out. Right, okay. Let's poke them in there. Right, so we've got some big trees. I think I'll have the big trees there. And then I think I'll put some little bushes down. Look, I've got these. I thought these would be really nice to make little bushes. They're pine cones. You might be able to find some cones if you go out for a walk in the woods. There's some woods you can get lots of nice cones. Right, so here we are. So we've got the woods, the river, the beach, the rocks and the mountains. So now we need the characters to go in the story. Now I thought, I found this little character. She looks to me like she could be a bit of a snow queen. The snow queen's going to live at the top of the mountain over here. She could stand on top of that mountain. And then I've got this other little toy. Got this little, he looks like a baby wolf to me. I think I'm going to call him Wolfie. And Wolfie lives on the other side. And every day, Wolfie runs to the river, has a little drink, looks up at the mountains, sighs, goes back home because he really wants to climb the mountains, but he's too scared to cross the river. He doesn't know how to get over. So every day he goes back into the forest and he goes into his little wolf lair. And every day the Snow Queen majestically walks across the mountains. And she looks out and she sees little Wolfie. She said, "What a beautiful wolf puppy. I'd love it if that wolf could come and visit me on my mountain." And the next day, the wolf puppy came out. Wolfie came out, had a drink, looked at the mountain, sighed, went back. And at night, he howled, "Oh, oh," because he was so sad because he couldn't get to the other side of the river. So that night, when Wolfie was asleep, the Snow Queen had an idea. She came down to the river and by magic, she put, I've got these bottle tops for this bit, she put some stepping stones across the river. These are bottle tops, they're perfect as stepping stones, aren't they? And then she went back to her house at the top of the mountain and waited for the little wolf to wake up. And he woke up. And he came out of his house and he went to the river, had his drink as normal, and he looked at the mountain and sighed. And then, oh, what's this? And he thought, I can walk on these without getting wet. And he jumped from one stepping stone to the other stepping stone to the other stepping stone onto the beach. He climbed up the rocks, he climbed up the mountain, and he met the Snow Queen. And they were so pleased to see each other. And the Snow Queen became the best friends with the little wolf puppy. And every night they played together around their magical world. And that's the end of the story. So you could make any story you like in your own story world that you can make with different objects in your own house. If you could film your own stories on a phone or an iPad, you might have to get someone to help you, and then you could send it to us and we can put it on the school YouTube channel. So we'll make another little film to show you how to film your own story. Okay, so we'll see you all very soon.